Dear host and attendants at the conference, hello everyone, I'm Zhao. It is my pleasure to report to you. The title of my article is Simulation of Huff and Puff and the Sequestration of Supercritical Carbon Dioxide in Fractured Shale Oil Reservoir. The report mainly includes 4 parts: introduction, models, results, discussions, and conclusions. First is the introduction. As we can see, shale oil is rich in reserves and has great potential for resources, but oil recovery factors normally are less than 10%. The multi-stage fractured horizontal wells technology is one of the most effective ways to maximize the single well productivity. However, shale oil production is characterized by high initial rates drop off very quickly due to usual low reservoir permeability. Carbon dioxide half and puff is an increasingly mature EOR technology. Field tests show that carbon dioxide half and puff can effectively improve oil recovery and storage of carbon dioxide. Because the pulsate size of shale reservoir is between micron and nanometer, it is difficult for carbon dioxide to displace crude oil. So it is necessary to adopt the method of half and puff. This process means a longer retention time of carbon dioxide in the reservoir, indicating that the better effects of miscibility, extraction, and dissolution and the higher sequestration potential of carbon dioxide. These people use the reservoir numerical simulation software T-Navigator to establish a numerical model of carbon dioxide half and puff and storage. Considering the flow mechanism of miscibility, dissolution, and the diffusion of carbon dioxide, the model is a dual medium and multi-component models, coupled with metric and hadronic fracture. Then, the effect of the different flow mechanisms, cycle number, carbon dioxide injection rate, carbon dioxide soaking time, and periodic injection value on half and puff efficiency and carbon dioxide storage capacity are analyzed. The oil recovery factor and the oil exchange rate evaluated the half and puff effect. The storage capacity is accessed by the storage factor. The oil exchange rate is the crude oil produced per ton of carbon dioxide, which is the ratio of cumulative oil production to cumulative injection gas. The storage factor is the ratio of carbon dioxide storage to carbon dioxide injection. The picture on the left is the physical model established. As we can see, there is a horizontal well with 5 stages. The simulation process of one half and puff cycle of carbon dioxide includes 3 steps: carbon dioxide injection, carbon dioxide soaking, and production. Multiple cycles are the repetition of these 3 steps. We make the following assumption: the flow of shale oil in the formation obeys Darcy's law. The reservoir includes oil, gas, and water 3 phases. Constant production well pressure and injection and production process are isothermal. In metric system, considering the flow mechanism of miscibility, dissolution, and diffusion of carbon dioxide, the shale oil in the formation flows through metric pores and hadronic fractures and are finally produced from horizontal wells. In hadronic fracture system, considering the fracture width is far smaller than the length, carbon dioxide mainly flow from fracture faces to reservoir. The relative permeability curve and the component parameters of the model are as shown on the left. This paper is a motor component model. The basic date of the model is shown on the right. As you can see, the metric permeability is 0.01 millidecim. The fracture permeability is 100 millidecim. The initial formation pressure is 41 megapascal. The reservoir thickness is 25 meters, and the initial oil reserves is 16,699.7. Next is the result and discussion part of this paper. Firstly, the effect of different carbon dioxide flow mechanism on half and half efficiency and the carbon dioxide storage factor are analyzed. We simulate 4 cases, include not consider the flow mechanism, only consider miscibility, consider miscibility and dissolution, and consider miscibility, dissolution, and diffusion. It can be seen that the miscibility, dissolution, and diffusion of carbon dioxide can enhance the half and half effect and increase the cumulative oil production and oil recovery. All 3 flow mechanisms consider that the cumulative oil production is 23.3%, higher than that without consider the flow mechanism. At the same time, the oil exchange rate is also increased. Finally, we analyze the storage capacity of carbon dioxide under different flow mechanisms, find that miscibility, dissolution, and diffusion can enhance the storage factor of carbon dioxide. Then, the effect of cycle number were analyzed. Simulate 9 cycles. It can be seen that with the increases of cycle number, most of the oil around the well is produced. During repeated half and half, carbon dioxide can only contact the crude oil far away from the wellbore, which reduces the value of the conduct crude oil. So the final oil recovery and the cumulative oil production increases, and the oil exchange rate decreases. The selection of half and half cycles is closely related to the physical properties of the reservoir. After analyzing the storage factor of carbon dioxide under different cycles, found that carbon dioxide storage factor increases with the increase of cycle number. The effect of carbon dioxide injection rate are also analyzed. We simulated different injection rates, including 13,000 to 17,000 cubic meter per day. Set the cycle number is 5 and ensure the other conditions remain the same. It can be seen that the cumulative oil production and the oil exchange rate increase with the increase of carbon dioxide injection rate. However, when the injection rate increases to a 30 value, the increase of oil production and the oil exchange rate slow down. This shows that when the injection rate is relatively small, carbon dioxide can fully interact with oil and quickly increase the pressure around the wellbore, so that the fluidity of oil is enhanced and the effect of oil increases is good. When the injection rate of carbon dioxide continues to increase, carbon dioxide does not have time to interact with oil fully and may push the oil near the wellbore to the depths of the reservoir. So the increase of oil production and the oil exchange rate will begin to slow down. After analyzing the storage effect of carbon dioxide at different injection rates, found that carbon dioxide storage factor increases with the increase of carbon dioxide injection rate. The effect of carbon dioxide soaking time was studied. We simulated 5 schemes of different soaking times, including 50 to 17 days, that the cycle number is 5 and ensure the other conditions remain the same. It can be seen that the cumulative oil production at 17 days is 20.1% higher than that at the 50 days. At the same time, the oil exchange rate is also increased. This is because, with the increase of soaking time, the dissolution of carbon dioxide and oil is more sufficient, and the dissolved gas drive effect of carbon dioxide is more significant. When the soaking time is too long, the carbon dioxide will be separated from oil, and the effect of increasing oil will slow down. The storage effect of carbon dioxide under different soaking time was analyzed, finding that the storage factor at 17 days is 18.5% higher than that at 50 days. The carbon dioxide storage factor increases with the increase of carbon dioxide soaking time. Finally, the effect of carbon dioxide periodical injection volume was studied. We have simulated 5 schemes, including 500,000 to 800,000 cubic meters. During the simulation, the injection rate is set at 16,000 cubic meters per day, and the periodical injection volume is increased by increasing the injection time of each cycle. It can be seen that, with the increase of periodical injection volume, the cumulative oil production and oil recovery increase, but the increase gradually decreases, and the oil exchange rate continues to decrease. It shows that when the periodical injection volume is small, the dissolution, expansion, and the evaporation extraction of carbon dioxide is dominant, and the oil increases rapidly with the increase of injection volume. With the periodical injection volume reach a certain value, the ability of oil to dissolve carbon dioxide has reached maximum, and the oil increase began to slow down. After analyzing the storage effect of carbon dioxide under different periodical injection volumes, it is found that the carbon dioxide storage factor increases with the increase of periodical injection volume. The next part is the main conclusion of this study. First, miscibility, dissolution, and the diffusion of carbon dioxide will increase the half and puff effect and the carbon dioxide storage factor. Second, the half and puff effect increases with the increase of carbon dioxide injection rate, soaking time, cycle number, and the periodical injection volume. Third, the oil exchange rate increases with the increase of carbon dioxide injection rate and soaking time, decreases with the increase of cycle number and the periodical injection volume. Finally, the carbon dioxide storage factor increases with the increase of injection rate, soaking time, cycle number, and the periodical injection volume. Thanks the conference gave me a chance to report my paper. Thanks the people for improving the paper. And thanks the fund support from National Natural Science Foundation of China and the Beijing Natural Science Foundation. Thank you.